Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I'm here planning for January 15 through the 21st. This is in my B&R Paper Crafts Plan B planner. It's open this way so that it's flatter since it's still the beginning of the year. But for this week, I'm planning to use this kit from B&R Paper Crafts. This is called Cinderella 2. This is leftovers. I've used this kit in the past, but I still have these 3 full boxes, all these washi strips, which I can cut and then line up to still be almost full boxes, some little things, headers, lots of functional stuff here, lots more boxes, some more functionals and glitter headers, these guys, whatever they are, and some functionals, and all of this stuff here. So my plan, I did pull in a few extra things. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so my plan is to use these 2 bottom washies. This one came from AliExpress and it's kind of like galaxies. This one is Scotch, it's silver, it's shiny. Not sure how if you can tell it's shiny, but it is. So I'm gonna put these 2 here, is my plan. With like a small gap between them. There should be plenty of space for that. I did pull out this skinny, shiny blue washi from Dollar Tree, but I think I'm gonna actually use the glitter headers. My plan is to just put headers along the top, and then because I have these like some short boxes, but like these guys, even if I put them all together, they're gonna be short. I'm going to plan where all my boxes end up for each day so that they end up covering the lines. Probably in my pre-planning, I'm not gonna end up filling in all the boxes actually, but we'll see how that goes. I did also pull out a gray mild liner. I'm gonna use this for writing stuff along the top. So let's see, I need to get started. I'm going to use the date numbers, and then I'm just gonna use the gray mild liner for the days. So I'm going to pull out my Beauty 360 tweezers from CVS. So I've got that. I think I'll probably stick down the weekend banner in my pre-planning, like set up functional stuff too. Plus this and this. I think I'm gonna use this blue for my headers. Okay, so I'm gonna do all that stuff, and then I will be back to do the interesting bits. Okay, here's where we stand right now. I think it's looking pretty good. So I think this week's gonna be a little weird along a lot of this because I don't think that I'm gonna line up all of the little washi strips right at this moment because that sounds exhausting. So we'll see how that goes. Let me just set some things to the side. For the sidebar, do you want a full box? I think I'm gonna put this one in the sidebar. I don't know. I'm feeling the vibes. I'm gonna line it up here on the left side, like I've been doing. Seems like it's working. Okay, I do want this guy. I might need this one. This one. This one, this one. Okay, I need basically everything. It's fine. So first off, I am going to start with a little things header up here at the top. I'm going to leave just a tiny gap, I think, between things. we go. And then I'm going to stick in this habit tracker. There we go. Then next up, I'm going to use a this week header. There we go. And I am going to use, I guess I'll use just this first one here. There we go. And then I'm going to use a work header. So I realized I have not been marking in any of my workouts. So that's what this work header is going to be for. It's not actually for work things. There we go. And then I just have this little gap here at the bottom. So I think I'm just going to use, do I want a little thing or do I want a bigger box? I'm just going to put in this little thing just to fill these last couple of lines. Just this tiny box. I don't know what'll go in there, but that'll be fine. I did not pull out like an Instagram kind of thing. Maybe I will use this guy, an envelope. I realize Instagram obviously doesn't use envelopes, but you know, post, the mail is post. I don't know, it makes sense in my head, so we're gonna just go with it. So that'll be for Instagram. This will be for my dinners. This will be for my workouts. This will be for something mysterious. We'll figure it out. Okay, moving on to the rest of the week. I do need to mark in work. So I have like a ton of these really skinny boxes, so I think that'll be what I end up marking work in with. I think I'll just use like these 5 because they all match and they're easy. Actually, before I mark this one in, first up, I'm gonna pull out this take out garbage situation, if I can get it to pick up all of it. That'd be super helpful. Okay, there we go. Stick that down. Perfect. Close enough to perfect. Good enough. And then I'm gonna just stick in this little thing underneath. That'll mark work, and then underneath that, I have this little scrap of the washi that didn't stick, but it doesn't want to stick to this either, so that's super fun. Maybe we'll stick it on here. If I space it out a little bit. There we go. That'll be for my video. That'll be a plan with me going up, I believe. All right, underneath that, I do want to stick down a box, I believe. Do I want to try doing one of these guys? Kind of want to put this one on Monday. I just am feeling the vibes, but this one's going to be a little bit of a pain. So first, when I do this, I trim between the washi strips. There's like the little spacer guys. I trim those so that they're cut across too. And then usually my goal is to try to pick up as many things together as I can get to come together. Because it usually makes everything easier. This time, of course, it's not. It's trying to make everything more difficult. But usually, I can get like a few sections to come up together. Okay. And then I just lay them down. One after the next. So like this one is crooked now. Pushing them up against each other. Usually these little scraps in between the like actual washi strips are more interested in coming up than they seem to be today. Hopefully you can't see my head in the frame. Hopefully I'm leaving enough space that that's not an issue. These never come out perfect, obviously, but I usually don't mind how they turn out, even with the like little bit of striping. They don't usually bother me. I don't know why that one just laid down not at all straight. There we go. All right, one more skinny strip and one more fat piece of washi. These two came together. All right, there we go. So that's what I'm gonna lay down for all of them. I will probably not do any more on camera because it's exhausting, quite frankly, but that's what that looks like. Got that one done. That's all I know for Monday right now. So we will figure out the rest at some point in the future, I'm sure. Next up, Tuesday. So Tuesday is very quiet right now. Because there's not really anything going on for Tuesday. I mean, I have like work stuff, but no personal stuff really going on. Okay, so that's all I got for Tuesday. We have a bye week for curling, so no curling. Do I want to mark that down? Maybe I do want to mark it down as a note down here. So I'm just going to use a kettlebell. I realize that's not what curling rocks look like, but I have them, so I'm just going to use them. Wednesday. Need another strip for work. There we go. I do think I want to use the crown for Wednesday. And I think I'm going to line it up right here with this bottom. There we go. We'll see. Probably Tuesdays will go like way down here or way up there. We'll figure it out. That's all I know for Wednesday as well. On to the second half of the week. A lot of this is like very boring right now, but that's fine. Stick down a little guy for work. Do I know anything else? Nope. Okay, and then Friday, last little work strip. There we go. And then I need this guy. Oh, I should have planned better so that these wouldn't match, but that's fine. Stick that that guy down like so. Little laptop. Gonna post a video. I think that'll be my March kits. I don't really know anything else that's planned for Friday either. Maybe having a night out with friends, not really sure. So I don't want to mark that in right now. Weekend, we already got the weekend banner in, so that's good to go. We don't have any events planned for the weekend. I do think we'll probably have cleaning day at some point. That's pretty typical. And then we do have Sunday evening curling. Okay, so pretty bare bones right now. This pre-planning is kind of boring, so sorry about that. But this is where we're at so far on the pre-planning. It definitely more will get filled in. I do have enough boxes with this like little guy, these two, this one, and these two. I will be able to fill in all of these days. I will use up all the boxes. I'm going to try to use up as much of this other stuff too, so I'll probably be pulling in some checklists and things like that during the week as well, trying to use up a good amount of this. The biggest trick is just figuring out how to cover the lines between the boxes. I could just ignore them, but I will probably figure out how to cover them up. So we'll see how that goes. But that's the pre-planning, so stick around for just a second to see the finished spread. All right, here's the finished spread. I'll do a little wiggle and a twerk. There's just the foiling down here at the bottom. But I love how this week turned out. If I don't mention it, it did come from this kit, which is from the leftovers from this B&R Paper Crafts kit called Cinderella 2. It was an alternate kit, so it was giant. I used it a while ago, and then plenty of space here to use it again. I still have a bunch left, boxes, a few functional things, some date dots, a little movie marquee thing, a few headers, and some tiny boxes. This page is now done. Some headers, more little things, functional stuff like that, and then one full box. I ended up actually not needing it. I realized I got to Saturday and I put in the washi strip version of that box, and then I was gonna put less on Sunday, but this was sufficient and I didn't want to use the same box twice. So it turned out everything that's left is gonna go into my leftovers to be used with other kits, things like that. If I don't mention it, it did come from that kit, which is pretty much everything. The only stuff that didn't come from the kit, this gray marker is a mild liner. And then let's see, this bottom washi, the shiny one, is from Scotch. The other one is from AliExpress. And everything else is from the kit. So I think it turned out really cute and really fun, and I do love how it turned out. And I do really enjoy having used the kit up very well. So I'm filming this right now on Sunday. I guess I can now check off this last thing, and that's pretty much all I have. So as always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know how your week went down below as well. Or just leave me some sort of princess emoji to say hi. That's always good too. And then follow me on Instagram at Creative Life of Lace. You'll see in progress and finished spreads, as well as bits and pieces of my other planners, my life, what I'm reading, all that good stuff. And until next time, bye.